Alright y'all, what's up? So y'all, back on my channel. As y'all see, I'm here with my best friend.
Hey guys.
So today y'all, we are trying new sushi, and I'm also gonna be asking her like some questions about our friendship. She might ask me a few, and that's pretty much it. We really both, well, I did my hair, she got her hair done today, so you know, we kind of we really rocking out.
Yeah,
we look really cute for real.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna open these up now. Zonnique, you know, we got our favorite, which is the shrimp tempura roll.
It is.
But tell these folks what was the new one we got, because I don't know.
Okay, so we always eat the shrimp tempura roll. That's like our go-to. But today we are trying a new roll, which is the crunch roll, I think is what we got.
Okay.
And it has the salmon.
Oh, the salmon.
This was Vaija's choice. Salmon, the salmon roll.
Cause I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about crab. We don't
The
know
crab?
if it's real crab. It could have been imitation crab. I hate
Okay.
imitation crab. I don't like that.
Okay.
Okay.
That's true.
So let's get into this. Let's get into this tea. All right. So the first question I'm gonna ask is, let's see. Okay, well, maybe it's not a question. I thought we both would chime in on this, but let's give these folks a little backstory. I feel like people just always be like, oh, they best friends, but how y'all know each other? Like, how are y'all friends? What's the tea? Like,
Telling you. Okay. So if you know, yeah, I guess we're telling y'all.
Yeah.
Our moms were best friends back in the day when they was teenagers.
Yeah.
So did they plan like to be pregnant and like around the same time? Probably so.
Yeah.
I think they wanted to be pregnant around the same time, but my auntie Shammer, she was a little late.
But you know what your mom told me too? She was like, you know, she's like, I'm like the type, I want my friends to be pregnant with me. Like,
she is like that.
So I don't doubt that these folks had a whole pregnancy pack.
Yeah, probably did. Which I wanted to do, you know, with Beige when I had a baby, but it just didn't work that way. Not E.
Yeah.
But it's okay, because hopefully when she's ready to be pregnant, I'll be ready to have another baby. That's
you
what
know.
we hope. But yeah, so our moms were best friends, and then we came out the womb, and we was just, you know, day ones from day one.
That's really all it is to it, y'all.
Like,
that's really all it is to it.
I used to beg to be at Beija's house. She used to come over for the summertime.
Yep.
Like, we used to spend whole summers together.
That's what I was
you,
saying. We kind of used to like stay together during
seriously.
the summers.
Yeah,
like,
we definitely did.
I would go over there, or you would come over with me.
Yeah.
This salmon one is like kind of banging.
Okay.
Yeah, that salmon one is, she's good.
I got scared.
Okay, so my next question is, you miss being in a group with me?
Oh, you miss me? I definitely fucking miss being in a group with you. I miss being in a group, both of my group mates.
Yeah.
I feel like we had the best time being a group. Like,
We did.
we didn't really argue that much, and when we did, it became like a funny ass story that we just enjoyed. I feel like we enjoy telling them now to this day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely miss fucking being in a group with you. I would be in a group with this woman any fucking day, anytime.
We had good times, and I honestly think too, like, I think that like people don't really understand. Like, they're like, okay, well, why y'all broke up, or why this and that. And I just honestly feel like, you know, it's just one of those things where like I think we just really needed to like grow though as individuals, for sure. Like, I think that we needed that space, but like those were like the best times of my life, really. Like, and people like romanticize. Like, I see people being like, oh, what I wouldn't give to be a teenager in 2014. I'm like, bitch, 2014 we was lit. Okay,
Very much so.
we was lit, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I'm talking about off the stage, baby, not just on the stage. We was lit off the stage. Like, them are stories that y'all will probably never get, but that we'll always have.
I was just telling Tamara, I wish that somebody didn't steal my computer. We had so many videos. Y'all, we used to vlog our life. Like, we just swore we was about to do something with all this footage. And the footage is so funny, y'all. Somebody stole my laptop like 2 years ago, so
I hope they clicked it out. That's what
I'm sure they did. I wanted to ask something about school, but I feel like it's
about school or like
homeschool.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell these folks like what we used to do after homeschool, like every day? Like, what was our routine?
Y'all, okay, so first off, we would get to school probably around like 9 o'clock. We never even had like a full day, and we would really leave and be over with like either around 12 or 1. I remember one day though, we had convinced our tutor, like, she was telling us she didn't feel good. We like, girl, if you don't feel good, you need to go home. Like, we like, you don't need to be here. And she's like, y'all sure? Like, y'all not gonna be mad? We like, no, like, you don't feel good.
Take care of yourself. We was going so hard.
Girl, we left together from there and went to Houston. See, this is bad.
Every day, y'all.
Zonnique was my first friend who drove and had her own car.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, I had a car, but I didn't have a permit or a license, which was crazy that I even got a car.
I was not trying to drive for the longest, like.
No, I really wasn't. I used to hit Zonnique
nervous.
I used to hit Zonnique up in the morning. I'd be like, okay. This one we gonna do today.
I like, all right, I'm on the way. Like, I used to go all the way across town to pick this girl up.
Like,
it did not
minutes.
matter.
Wait, but do you remember that time when I had ended up driving to your house and I had like just pulled up and you was like, how you get here? And I was like, I drove. It was like you and Tamara was over there.
Like I do.
And he was like, you drove?
And I was like, on the highway?
Yeah, you was like, I was like, yeah. And you was like, girl, you did not drive.
I could not believe that.
You looked out there and I drove. My dad was like, you just don't care who goes to jail, do you?
Yeah, the one thing about being beige back in the day, baby, we was going to do anything to get with each other. Like, it was no, you going to do something by yourself. No, we did everything together.
Literally. Like, we would wake up in the morning and like hit each other up and be like, okay, what we gonna do today?
What we on
like, da-da-da-da-da. Really, before Zonnique started driving, it was Bree who drove.
Yes.
But see, this is back when like Bree, she was with her boyfriend, so you know, we would kind of just be the two like single friends just running around doing stuff. You know, if she get a break, she gonna go back home, see her family, see her friends. We be in Atlanta just doing shit.
Anything, whatever we can get into, we was there.
Just doing it. I would say, did you feel that I reacted good when you told me that you were pregnant, or how did you feel? Like when you told me you was pregnant, did you feel like I was like supportive, or did you feel like I was like shocked, or what do you think?
What do you think? Do you remember when how I told you?
I feel like you called me and you was like, beige, and I was like, what? And you was like, girl, I am pregnant. I was like, well, I feel like I said congratulations first.
Yeah, I feel like I was gonna say you were definitely shocked. Well, for one,
I just saw you. I think that's why it was so shocking to me, because we just had your birthday thing.
Yeah,
and you were like, oh, I'm pregnant. I'm
pregnant.
Like, what?
Like a week after that, it felt like literally. Yeah, definitely shocked. One, really mostly because she's my best friend, so she knows. One thing about Beja, this hoe know me so well. Like, we just get each other. So when I told her, it was giving you pregnant. It just was like, nah. And
it was like a shock to me.
It was very much a shock.
I think because
I was shocked too.
I just knew your whole position. I think at that time, I don't think that she was really just like, oh, I'm gonna have a baby, I'm gonna be a mom. Like, you know. The sushi, we gotta roll down.
Okay.
But
roll down.
I mean, I think like I just felt your position on that was just kind of like, oh, if it happened, cool, but like it wasn't something that she was actively pursuing. So when it happened, I'm just like, I was just like, well, I was like, whatever you do, I'm behind you. Like, you know, I kind of said it like that. And then I feel like you had just called me. You was like, all right, like, and that's it. Like, you doing it. Like, I'm gonna have this baby. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, and from that point, y'all, it was like up. Like, I'm like, okay. Like, I'm gonna be her godmom. Like, all of this. And it just turned into like a real, like, I feel like Hunter is like everybody's baby, because I feel like we just kind of like surrounded you and like just
which I needed, y'all.
Love and support. I think at that time,
I knew I needed that,
because I feel like we all kind of found out within the same time frame. Like, I don't know who found out what first, but I feel like we all kind of found out within that same week. And then once we all knew, it was just like, all right, cool. Like, we had did her gender reveal. Y'all didn't know about that until she announced that she was pregnant. But
yeah, but that was a secret. It was the whole pregnancy being a secret. And my girls, they was not playing. We kept that secret, baby.
Y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't know.
They no, she's not pregnant. Everybody was saying no.
Yeah, everybody kept at it. Was that like, it would be certain pictures you post. I'm like, oh, you look a little pregnant.
Right? Yeah, it was definitely starting to show. And I was getting mad because I couldn't notice. I mean, I didn't notice that I looked pregnant. So I would get mad when people in the comments was like, oh, well, I think she is pregnant. I'm just like, damn, like, I look like normal.
You really, that's what I was gonna say. You were really all stomached, in my
mostly.
opinion.
Like, at the end, my face started getting a little fat.
And then she had called us on FaceTime when they was on the way to the hospital. She was like, all right, y'all, for they had a baby. Mind y'all, it's peak COVID time. So I'm like, okay, what we need to do? Everybody's like, we don't need to do shit. Like, she's just going to the hospital.
Nobody could do anything. Everybody just like, damn, like stuck. Like,
yeah, it was nothing we could do
later.
It was just her. It was really just you and Izzy. Like, that's all it was. My mom and dad, and you had sent us that picture. You was like, she's here, and I'm like, oh my god, like this bitch really done had a baby. It's like, girl, I be looking at this baby. I'm like, girl, I cannot believe this is Zonnique child. Some days, like, I just be like, not my friend.
No, me too. I be still be looking at her like that. Okay, now I got a question.
Okay.
So, do you have a time frame or a thought, a process on when you're having a baby?
Oh, well, you know, I kind of feel like next year would be like a good time, like maybe the end of next year, because like I'll be 27, you know, and I don't want to wait till like my 30s, but it really just depends though on my partner. But I do feel like next year though it would be ideal for me to be pregnant, like having a baby early at the top of the year. I just don't want no Capricorn baby.
Oh yeah, that's not
like I can't do a Capricorn.
What's your ideal sign that you want? I didn't think about these things.
Okay, maybe like maybe like if she was I feel like she could either be a Virgo like my sister, because I feel like my sister was real, like, just to me as a kid, she wasn't really like doing too much for real. Like, she was just my little sister, so she would kind of like get on my nerves. Like, but other than that, she wasn't really like doing too much. I feel like that. I feel like a Pisces is good too, but a Pisces like you, not really like how other Pisces are, because I didn't know that you were like a non-traditional Pisces. Like, I guess Pisces are supposed to be what, like emotional or This bitch don't cry nothing. Like, I've known Zonnique my whole life, y'all. I could count on one hand how many times this girl done cried in front of me. Like, and it's not even 5. Like, it's under 5.
Not 5.
Yeah,
I feel like most of the time that I've cried, they just probably honestly there.
Okay,
like my biggest cries probably.
I feel like it was. I feel like one cry that you had, like I was there for.
What I was crying about?
I don't know. Like,
oh, you know.
Well, I mean, I do know, but I wouldn't say it. But I wouldn't say it. Yeah, it's personal. I wouldn't say it. I'm saying, like, it's just it'd be like real moments. Yeah, like I just feel like she's not really a crier. Me, I just put on my close friends how I cried about meeting Chili. I don't know if you saw that.
When did you cry at meeting Chili?
We had the whole something for like Left Eye or something. This was a movie thing. It's a picture. I'm literally leaning on you like this with my head down, like crying.
I cannot. No, I felt like that. I mean, I felt crazy like that when felt like I was about to cry when we saw Gina at I mean, not Gina, but you know.
I know her name, but Gina from Martin though.
Exactly. Where we see her at what's the name party?
Who party? Vince's birthday party.
Freaking birthday party. She came up to us and my eyes started watering, but I felt stupid. Like, why am I about to cry?
Cause it's just like, damn, I can't believe
you here, right?
I can't believe I'm meeting you. But see, I think too, we have a lot of times where we've shed tears about people. Like, I remember in particular when we met Big Sean. And his security was so mean to us. But when we actually met, they were just like, move out the way.
I remember that. I'm
calling us all out our name. But we met him, and he was just so sweet and polite. And I think that's why we cried. Because we was just like, damn, like, that really, like, we know how, like, fans feel now. You know, like, you go through so much shit to try to meet your favorite artist. And then it's like, if you get to them and they be, like, just garbage when you meet them, it just be like, bro, why did I even do all this? So
I do feel like I remember us doing a lot. Yeah, we was Big Sean.
Yeah, we was like,
we said we're going to meet Big Sean.
We stayed, watched his whole show, everything. Like, we waited outside the dressing room and all of that. At this point, y'all, we peak OMG. Like, we was on the show too.
We definitely was on the show.
We wasn't just there. We was on the show. Fans. What would you say our first argument, like big argument, like something that you can remember where we was like, okay, like.
I just literally thought of something that was different from what you just told me.
Oh man,
fuck!
I wish you could.
I know. Was it something?
It's like, you know, but this is my friend, so I know that like she don't be remembering shit.
What's the one you remember?
Okay, so I remember us being at Grady. So y'all, the way it is at Grady is like
tell what really happened, because that's cap. That story.
Okay,
that's cap.
I'm gonna tell y'all my perspective.
I didn't do that to you.
So we had lunch. Like, and mind you, at this point we at Grady, but me and Zonnique, like, we have different classes. Like, we're not in the same class. So, but we have the same lunch. So I go, at this point I don't even eat school lunch. Like I'm really just kind of walking around. Right. So I go typically around lunchtime, like I'm gonna try to find her to like link her. Like, okay, we finna link up midday. So the way our lunchroom is, like you come out, you got a courtyard, you walk up these stairs, they kind of like you walk up the hill. So I walk up there, and this bitch is up there with this other girl who, like, we know her. Like, we know this girl, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't unusual for her to be with this girl. But I walk up, and I'm, like, speaking to both of them, and these folk not saying nothing. But I was so mad the whole day. I did not talk to Zonnique. I'm like, I don't fuck with that. All this stuff. We go get our hair done after school together. We leave. First off, we leave school together because Precious came and got us. Always. So we leave school together. Go, Precious, take us to the hair salon and get our hair done because our mamas, I think at the time they was up there. I don't know why, but our mamas ended up meeting us up there. We go up there, so finally when we get there, like, we just not talking. They pick it up or we not talking. So they like, why y'all not talking? So then we just both just start screaming like, bro, I can't believe you did that. She like, bro, I did not do that. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, and then I think we just kind of like got over it, I think. Or maybe I got over it. See, I'm really sensitive. So exactly. I'm like the friend in the group who I'ma cry. I'ma like be upset.
She gonna tell you exactly how she feel. And if she feel away, she not gonna fuck with you. She not gonna act like, oh, you know, we fake nice today. No, I don't fuck with you. We about to talk about my problem.
Yeah, and honestly though, but what I will say is like, Zonnique is the type who will like, she'll wait until I'm ready to talk about how I feel. Like she'll know I'm mad, but be like, I'm not gonna say shit. Yeah, like you don't have to say something to me. Then I'll be like, girl, like when we talk about it and I tell her how I feel, she like, yeah, I mean, like I knew you was mad. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, like, cause at the end of the day, like Beja, our friendship, it's not going anywhere. Yeah. Like we said, we day one. So when Beja, I know she's my emotional friend. Like I'm not about to. I just know that at some point she's going to tell me how she's feeling. I don't have to like go and try to, oh, what's going on, because she's going to tell me and we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, I feel like if I try to like not say how I feel, I think it just be making me like think like, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, why don't I just say how I feel? Like, I just need to say something. But I think our friendship has had like different phases, because I feel like a lot of times people be like, oh well, you know, y'all don't be together every day no more, because people have kind of like, or y'all have like watched us grow up. So I feel like y'all have seen us be together every day as kids and teenagers, and now we like grown women. I just feel like our friendship, what I can admire about it is that it goes through its different phases, but it's never a point in time where we're not gonna talk. Like we're not gonna speak, we're not gonna be around each other. And I just think too, like we just grown, like you know, to be together all day every day as grown women. Right now, like you got a child, I'm trying to establish myself, you know what I'm saying, and do what I do, and it's like, and you do what you do too. Like I just think for us to be up underneath each other, if we not like in a group, it's kind of just like,
why we with each other?
Yeah, like why would we be with each other every day? You know, I think people kind of don't understand like the depth of our friendship. Is like we literally don't know a life without knowing each other. So it's like I don't really have to talk to her, be around her every day, because I just feel like it could be a day like today where I'm like, yo, like I'm gonna pull up, we gonna do this, and today Halloween, so we gonna go out later. But
can't wait for that.
You know, like this is really what we do. Like, you know, this is really what we do.
We also be saying stuff at the same time. Who was that other day who was like, damn, what y'all sisters or y'all in the group or something?
I can't remember who that was. But where was that? This when we had went out to rendezvous that night.
You know, that was just the other day.
Girl, I didn't know what was going on until I woke up the next day. I'm so grateful I didn't drive, because when I got up the next day, I was like, I couldn't believe we was that lit in rendezvous.
Got really lit in rendezvous.
It's like, y'all, we be acting like we out the country at rendezvous.
Rendezvous is our club for real.
It's really our vibe. So
let's see. I'm sorry, I thought about a question that I was thinking about earlier, and it just interrupted what I was about to say. What is your favorite song by Silk?
Oh, y'all, this girl plays so many fucking games, bruh. She plays so many games, but I'm not gonna lie though. Like, this is what I will say.
Yeah, come on now.
This is okay. This is what I'll say.
Got talent.
No, like as an artist, like I do admire my dad. I think my dad's a great singer.
It is.
I've always felt like that.
It is.
He has an incredible range. But my favorite song,
and he passed them vocals on.
Yes, he did. He did.
Come on now, we can't.
But you know, I think for me, my favorite song from them is More, which actually isn't their most popular song, but I just feel like it's the one that I like the most. You know, I just did an interview about that. I'm like, yeah, my dad ain't never gonna talk to me again once he see this.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it just to see what you were saying.
I wasn't really saying like nothing too crazy though. I just feel like I was just telling the truth. See, that's another thing too, y'all. Nick has really watched me like go through that whole process, like with my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's this shit deeper than like it's deeper than the surface for us, really. Like, this girl really done watch me like cry about the shit, get angry about it. We done been on a tour bus and I'm tweeting about this nigga. Like, Shawty sitting right next to me, not saying shit.
And
except for I don't think
it was
you should
like
do that.
was like such a up and down like thing for you, where like you felt a way about it at first, and then you like fuck it, and then you was back in it. But it's like that, it was, you understand that because like at the end of the day it's your dad, so you're gonna go through those. But now you so mature about the situation, it's just like it is what it is.
Yeah, like
it's just crazy to see you at that point.
So really for me though, I just kind of feel like now, like you said, I'm just over that shit. Like, I just think it's not even nothing to really say. Like, I didn't suffer. Like, I grew up, I had a dad. Like, my dad is like so present that it's just kind of, I didn't miss anything. But I mean, I think that he's an amazing, I only really know him as an artist, so that's really kind of the only thing I could speak on. But I feel like as an artist, he's hard as fuck. Like, I mean, I can't deny my dad's talent. Like, that nigga can sing for real. So you know, that's kind of just what it is. So all right, y'all. Okay, that is the end of this. I don't know what this was. It was like a Q&A or a best friend
a bestie get to know us.
Get to know us. So
bestie edition.
Exactly. So thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit that bell notification in the top. Y'all already know how I do it. And subscribe to Nick's channel too. Like, we on this tube now, so we taking over y'all. So thank y'all so much for watching, and we're gonna see y'all later.
See y'all next time.